Every week in the NFL can be called an overreaction week. This usually presents an opportunity to find some value in Week 2 games as the general public overbids a few games based on overreacting to Week 1 outcomes. Commanders at Lions, Lions +1 to -2. Despite losing in Week 1 and the Commanders winning, the line has moved in favor of the Lions 3 points. To me, there is nothing significant to warrant a line movement, and if I had to guess, it is likely due to the new fanfare the Lions have due to them being on HBO's Hard Knocks. In the battle for the desert, the Cardinals travel to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders in Week 2 after both teams lost in Week 1. Though the Cardinals looked awful in Week 1, and I felt the Raiders were undervalued coming into the season, I do not feel that the move is justified. If I am going to trust the math and not my heart, I need to put my money on the Cardinals to cover, close my eyes, and wait for someone to tell me the final score. Watching this one might lead to a loss of hair, so I'll choose to watch another game, though my money will be on Arizona. Wong teaser for Week 2. As noted above, my first leg for this week's Wong teaser will be taking the Bengals down to -2. The Cowboys' offense will not be able to put together more than 17. I usually prefer to take the underdog in this situation, but the Seahawks' upset win over the Broncos in Week 1, combined with the poor performance of the 49ers, has caused this spread to go from -10 down to -8. As good as the Seahawks played in the first half of Week 1, scoring 17 points, they failed to put up any points in the second half. The defense did their job, but caught a few breaks with 2 goal line fumbles by the Broncos and a couple of delay of games at key moments. The 12th man of the Seattle fans won't be there to back up the Seahawks, and with a over/under of 41, taking the 49ers to cover by less than a field goal makes sense, so I'm taking the 49ers -2. 3-team parlay for Week 2, Jets/Browns under 39, Colts -3.5, Saints +2.5. Second game is taking the Colts at -3.5. The Colts are the much better team, and playing with urgency. Final game is the Saints at +2.5. It's difficult to bet against Tom Brady, but for whatever reason the GOAT has struggled in New Orleans in the regular season since coming to Tampa Bay, not so much in the playoffs though.